I'll spawn lost. I don't listen to spawn stream. Some extra background noise going. Actually, you know what? No. I'm dumb though for this game. I love the music too loud, you guys can't hear me. Wait. Doesn't mute me. It does not seem to, or mute the music, which is great. Oh yeah, I love Enchantress. Well, I like it. It's not the best thing ever. Nothing, well, a lot of things aren't. I'm still playing audio, there we go. But it's really configurable. It was relatively cheap to make for a Legacy deck. It was $600 in paper, and then I wanted to make it online to be able to practice it more. But it's very configurable. Hey, Bouncing Skeleton, you're back. Whoa. What? Frankers. You missed it. We beat, Dredge. I had to put that in the title now. I think that's the first time we actually won a match in a fairly long time. We've been having very bad draws. I still have my score from last time. That's unprofessional. No idea what this guy's playing. Not sure how I feel about this. Oh, this is that guy. I've played this guy before. We have a turn 2 suppression field. I'll try it. We've previously played this guy. This is one of the nice things though, is that MTGBot will tell me what he's playing, and now I remember that I played this guy previously. Laid on the Heath. Why not? We don't need more lands, and it's gonna be dead when suppression field hits. Last time we beat this guy. Whoa. He's also not playing what he was playing. Yeah, I remember them saying that in the last time I played him. Oh, I forgot to turn on music so I can listen at the volume that I prefer, which is louder than people like. Pardon me. I really hope this isn't Storm. Ugh. Bad memories of the last time we played against Grixis. The guy found like 4 actual counterspell. Yeah, this is Grixis. I mean, I guess technically this could still be Storm. Yeah, but I don't know. I could actually go on YouTube and check it out. I want to. Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to play around Days as best as I can. We've definitely played this guy before. I remember his name. I'll check it out on my channel while we're waiting for him to finish his turn. So, if it is the same guy... Yeah, this guy was playing Sylvan Plug on the 1st of May. I don't know if we played him... I don't know if he was our Grixis opponent. Always yes, always healed. Yeah, like, that opening could be Storm, but I'm kind of leaning towards him being on Grixis. Not heard this song before. The next turn we can Green Sun's Dance for an Enchantress. Okay, yeah. Tis that deck. Another Elfin Grass. Don't have a force. I'm leading with the Zenith, despite him knowing about the presence, because if it did resolve, we get to draw a card. I'm not gonna play the Elfin Grass because I want to draw a card off of it. That's Cabal Therapy. So he's just gonna destroy our hand. This is basically what the last... yeah. Therapy is brutal. This thing is brutal. No. It's unfortunate because this is a... Outside of this interaction, this is a relatively fair deck, and that's our better matchups. That's okay. At least we have the Mirror's Guile. I feel very good about having played that at this point. I've actually thought about making Grixis Delver for Modern. Because I'm only missing, like, the Young Pyromancers, like, Attacks in Probe, and, I don't like eat any of these. Diamond, Grass, Avalon. May as well draw some cards. Crap, I can't play the Elfin Grass. And Thought Scours. Like, I'm missing very little. But I don't know how much I'd like it, because I'm much more of a control player. And I've been enjoying Grixis Twin lately. It's been a lot of fun. That deck has such a greedy mana base. Yeah. I have a friend who's big into tempo in all formats, though lately he's been playing Infect. Use a Bolt! Yeah. Who could kind of guide me along the path of darkness. But people seem to hate the idea of Delver less than the idea of me continuing to play Twin. And I'm not sure how they feel about Twin in respect to Red-Green Tron, because that's my main modern deck. Or Green-Red Tron, rather. There's a splash of red. Which is something I'm looking forward to trying to make on here. It's like creature-based combo. Yeah, I know, but like he's like played a lot of Hoogland stuff, earlier Hoogland stuff, like the Fairy Tempo decks, and the Geist Crackling Doom deck that he devised, and has American Delver, which isn't like super tempo-y. It's kind of more mid-rangey. I don't know what that is. It doesn't sound good, unless you're talking about Soaring Titan. That's the only Titan that should be played in Tron. Again, it's not me. That's my friend. But, yeah. So, I don't know. I have someone who could teach me the ways, should I choose to go down that path. And, I don't know. I just like having a lot of different decks at my disposal. This is a terrible top. I'm gonna play Dryad Arbor. Maybe we can get him to kill it. Yeah, no. I don't want to play Primeval Titan. Green-Red Tron is surprisingly consistent to me. The running joke around here is, like, you don't worry about what your opening hand is, you just have Tron, you just naturally draw it. Which, the amount of times that that's happened is odd. Despite me putting zero effort towards doing that. But I've been on a hiatus and lending it out to other people. We really need to play this Elfin Grass. But, like, so presently I have, Green-Red Tron. I have most of the stuff for Blue Tron. I had Gift Tron for a while. And then I also have, does he know what this is? I also have Scape Shift, Blue-Red Twin. I almost have everything. I'm missing a few cards for Blue Moon. Grixis Twin and almost Grixis Delver. I don't like Jun Shift. No. I'm not a big fan of Titans. Our opponent has 2 cards in hand. I'm gonna lead on the presence. Result. Elfin Grass. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Titans. I actually don't have any Primeval Titans. Which I don't really want to try to get. Although they are getting reprinted, I guess. But I'm just not that big into green in general. I like blue, believe it or not. And green, I think of Red-Green Tron as a non-blue control deck. Stack the Guile first. I did that wrong. Whatever. Attack this plants. Yes. Top of our deck is very bad, so I'm just going to play these confinements to draw cards. Well, I'm going to play 8 confinements to draw a card. We can play the next one next turn. Yeah. Blue Mage, 2015. Red mana. I was gonna say, is he gonna bolt us? There you go. He's gonna bolt us. I mean, I like blue. You mage. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. We are at 4 life. We seemingly don't have a confinement. Oh, this is a dig. Can I just say, I'm happy that this deck didn't come around when Cruise was legal. Everyone was, well, no. That was where this deck started, wasn't it? Was it during that era? All I really remember is everyone being... Sorry. Animation on the MonsterCast stream. Everyone bugging out about Blue Red Delver. Just jamming Treasure Cruise into everything. Meanwhile, I was working on finishing Enchantress and playing Dig Through Time and Miracles. Yeah, Force. I am A-okay with that. For he has a large army. But he's getting taxed. He's got to pay the price. Though this does kind of make me want to play the other confinement. Sure. I'll hold on to the forest. No reason to just run it out. Gives us a couple turns under the bubble. Though we do need to draw some cards. Okay, so we're gonna stack Solitary, Grass, yeah. This is how it should have. Ooh, that's really juicy. So presently you can pay for 2 things to attack. I mean, we were relatively safe. Like, if he had another bolt, it was bad for us, but like, if he wants to spend a card to daze our thing that's just drawing us a card, that's fine. Like, him forcing that first one was amazing. He basically used actual 2 cards. What do you even pitch to that? Snapcaster. So I'm gonna maintain the grass, and I think I'm gonna let the bubble pop so that we can draw an Enchantress and start going, though we've already been through 2 confinements. It's maybe too little too late. I guess we have Dryad Arbor that we can jump with. Very possibly too little too late. Oh man, we already used our Eidolon too. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, if we didn't have the grass, I absolutely wouldn't have run them out. Or, yeah, would have been more careful. Though we would have died anyway. So... Crap, I didn't mean to tap the Dryad Arbor. Whatever. Here's hoping we didn't royally fuck up. Because if he has, like, bolt plus removal, or, like, yeah, if he has a bolt, we're dead. Though he has used 2 of them. I don't know, we definitely need to find our last bubble though, which we can probably sustain at this point. 2 mana. Echoing Truth. He plays Echoing Truth? Oh, we're dead. That's such a weird main board card. I mean, it's good, but it's weird. I want ley lines. I want Eilong. I want... Well, I keep an Agrove in. I want Guiles. I don't really want Banishing Light, though I know he has walkers. I'll replenish. I don't know, the thing is that we knew what we would have known 2 of the cards from the top. And we would have needed to have found exactly the last confinement in the main. I don't think Suppression Bill is even against him. But like another Elephant Grass would have cut it just because he had the Echoing Truth. But yeah, that does get us another card, but we have Replenish. Try this. We're gonna name green on this. Echoing Truth, though. The fuck? Good card. I'm really curious. Well, here, sure. Or if he's just gonna name Enchantress. He names Presence. So he probably has Electrickery somewhere in his deck, which completely destroyed us last time. It's kind of awkward that he knows we have Choke now. Fortunately, I have Replenish. Let's play Enchantress. Just play around Daze. I wish I could play more Replenish. The card's so good against blue decks. I got, I finished getting all unhinged basics for Grixis Twin today, and got 2 more unhinged Force for Enchantress, which I only need 2 more of, and that's all pretty in full art. Enchantress Presence. Hey, iPhone. Yeah, we got people rolling in, and welcome Ninja Apocalypse. I don't know why I attitude there. I'm gonna run out the green sun because he knows about it. Yes, he pits the Echoing Truth. He's basically dead now. Alright, now Trickery. Punish us. Get probed. And he still has 8 therapy. So, last night, I was watching a stream of a EDM artist who's currently in Iceland. Iceland, yeah. For, like, artistic inspiration and stuff. And, he was drinking and, like, actively taking shots, and it was, like, 5 a.m. his time. He, was showing us pictures that he sent to, another artist, Midas, and accidentally flashed his number on the screen to, like, 30-some people. I was, like, showing off, like, playing future music and stuff. It was cool and also pretty funny, just watching him just fuck up like that. I don't know. He also seemed completely dorky. I found pretty funny. Like, he used to play the kazoo when he was younger, and played the kazoo on stream. And for those of you interested, his name's Crywolf. He has very deep music. If you have lady friends who are into electronic music, you should introduce them to Crywolf. Tempted to name white here, so I'm going to. It's possibly a terrible idea, but we're going to go with it. I have nothing else to do this turn. It's kind of sad because he already got, like, full value out of this stuff. But we can try to cast it next turn. It's a bolt. Yeah. Oh. Alright, we're blowing up. Welcome everyone to the Enchantress stream. We're in round 2. We won last round against Dredge. Wherein I feel like our opponent made a very glaring error because he didn't flash back a therapy to hit 2 of our solitary confinements, which having both of them in play at the same time won us the game basically. I feel like this deck's too dirtly for this. My friend's playing StarCraft. I have no idea. Honestly, I am not a Pauper aficionado as far as what the metagame looks like. Let's actually, I'll take a look while our opponent's resolving his brainstorm. So it looks like Devotion, Affinity, Stompy, Delver, Delver, Faint, Familiar, Tokens, Burn, Elves, Goblins, Blue-Black Delver. I don't know. Let's get against Mono Black Devotion. Enchantress Presence. It's not very good against blue-back devotion. Man, I wish we had more mana. If we had a Sanctum. Whew. Our opponent has exactly 2 cards. If we play something and he forces, he gets another dude and converts to 1. My god, we're just so dead. I'm gonna play the Presence. I wanna leave open green. Maybe draw an Elephant Grass. But if you need better stuff for mono black, I can definitely lend it to you. I'm not terribly worried because you're on here pretty regularly, and I don't actually do Pauper tournaments. Alright. So what are the chances that our opponent has another... Oh hey, paid off. Another instant speed card and can kill us? Probably pretty good. This is gonna be green by forest. I like that now we're drawing all our mana after being beaten down by dorks. We can jump with the Argothian, I guess. It's such a bad game plan. But if you're not doing like, okay, yeah, you are wanting to do the daily. I was gonna say if you're just like, just streaming just to stream, it doesn't really matter. There's tons of weird stuff out there. Really hope he's not like slow rolling a bolt. Just like physically hurts me. Ow. Or 2. Okay, yeah, we have a Dried Arbor. I think we're dead. I wanna play Dried Arbor. And then I'm gonna cast Replenish. Just stick it to him. I want him to counter it for the Rubbins. This deck is just too efficient for us. I don't feel like I won a game against it the last time I played it either. Yeah. I don't know. We dirtle too much for this. How many people are playing this nowadays? Right, I guess we still have the link to his deck. Or no, that's still like. Kill me. It's okay, we can kill this young Pyromancer. That'll show him. Alright. Because I don't know if we can actually play anything that's good against that. About 6%. Or... wait. Okay, that's a different flavor. I looked, and there's Grixis Delver right next to Grixis Pyromancer. I haven't played against Delver. Whoa, this is not straight Grixis. The auto list isn't. It has a Monastery Mentor. Alright. Well, we're still doing good. Still pumped about the win against Dredge in round 1. Especially after he turn 1'd us game 1. We went Forest, Mirror's Guile, and then we never got to trigger it. So, yes, to everyone who's just joining us, welcome to the Legacy Enchantress stream. I'm saying "the" because I seem to be the only one who streams it for fairly good reasons. I don't know, Spawn's losing. He's down a game. But, you know, it's fun. A lot of people are hyped about it, though none of them seem to be on at the moment. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Yesterday I didn't stream when I was scheduled, and I posted it to Twitter and set the name of this broadcast to not streaming today. But for any future complications, Twitter's going to be the best way to hear about them. If you're interested in watching, feel free to subscribe. We got a donation goal. I want to try to make vintage dredge because we were talking about it and it seemed like fun. And I'm waiting on the price of Red Green Tron to drop with Modern Masters so that I can get into it. Modern online. Let's see. 2 matches left. Pretty fast round. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Jacob Wilson, but I'm not that Jacob Wilson. But I got 10 of his tokens. SCG thought I was him when I first contacted them, and congratulated me on my invitational win. But I explained to them that it wasn't actually him, and they were just like, "Oh, okay. Well, we can send you 10 of them." I was like, "Okay." So now I have 10 Jacob Wilson tokens. Yeah, it's come up at tournaments and kind of more recently, where like people show up and they're just like, "I was expecting someone else," and I'm just like, "Yep, I know you were." No one expects this one. And I even sat next to a guy at a GP who knew Jacob Wilson and wanted a picture of me with the match slip to show him. It's pretty funny. But there are a lot of Jacob Wilsons out there. I was at the first GP, or the Modern Masters 1 Grand Prix. There were like 6 Jacob Wilsons. It was ridiculous. I didn't understand the seating arrangement thing, and kept getting bounced around. And there was just some Jacob Wilson who wasn't even on the like seatings, who ended up taking my spot. So I got my deck list registered by a judge because I misheard and thought I wasn't supposed to open packs yet. So I got to keep the full open, which really only had a foil Eternal Witness, which is cool. I got signed. But yeah. So I'm Jacob Wilson, but not that Jacob Wilson. Almost out of energy drink. It's something I think I need to start stocking up on because alcohol has not been doing it for me lately online. A couple streams ago I punted 2, well, I definitely punted 1 match. And had a misplay that may or may not have mattered depending on how truthful our opponent was. But yeah, it was bad. So, no more alcohol on stream. We're sticking to energy drinks. Which I need to remember to stock up on, in addition to tickets when I get paid. Ugh. This is gonna sound bad, but I really hope Spawn doesn't win. Because I just want the next round to start. Oh. Let me check in on him. But yeah, do you guys have any questions or comments about the... Oh, wait, here's the deck list. I finally realized that I could scale down the size of the things so it fits relatively nicely on the screen for the amount of different resolution that I was on before. But yeah, questions, comments, concerns. Fairly flexible deck. I'm trying Moat. Moat wasn't in like last week. I think I have it this week. But I have a Moat in paper, so I kind of figured it was not super terrible to just test Moat. It's such a good card, though. Looks like he's playing against Omni. Oh, we got some Dark Depths. Nice. Spawn's big into, like, brewing stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about right now. I wish people would be more interactive in the chat instead of just having all the focus on me. I need conversation topics. I feel like I should write a script or something. Ugh. I don't know. What are your guys' stories? You guys play Legacy? What decks do you play online? What's your favorite color? In Magic or otherwise? I like darker blues. And I like blue in Magic, though. I enjoy the irony. Nice. Lurin is an interesting deck. I enjoy decks that have like cogs. Like my usual Pauper deck, which also is in blue, which I find ironic, is just, it's a well-oiled machine, and Lurin's a lot like that, though. Or when it's going off, it's like that. Up until then, it kind of dirtles. No offense. But yeah, so like my entire deck is centered around this card, and if I don't have it, it's very dirtily. But when I have it, I just completely just out-resource my opponent. It's ridiculous. Cryptbats is basically a black fireball that I can keep recurring. Like, yeah, like if you don't have a Lurin, or if it gets countered or something, you just are playing a deck full of dorks. Which, I mean, it can get there. Like, you're presenting, or you're threatening to combo at any moment, so your opponent just has to keep stuff up to try to answer that. But yeah, I really like the engine of Lurin. Like, Food Chain's kind of meh. Like, sure, you make infinite mana with these 2 cards, whereas Lurin's like, okay, I have these, like, 5 cards, and they're all going to interact together, and I'm going to kill you with this 3-drop that just drains you 2 life at a time. Oh yeah, we played an Lurin deck, and he was able to kill us through like 2 or 3 pieces of prison. There was a confinement, there was an Eidolon of rhetoric, and there was a suppression field. He was able to kill us. It was ridiculous. like once it gets going, it's very smooth, but until then you're just playing value creatures. I had a friend who was thinking about making it. Yeah. Yeah, he actually green sun Zenith for it like earlier in the match, but then he got a Dreamstalker and started recurring it and played like Cavern Harpy and recurred it again. It was just... he had the perfect hand for it. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like a problem as long as you are able to find your Reclamation Sage and keep it in play. But yeah, I think I like Alurin. Following the prison theme, I like Mud. But that's not very intricate. Cheerios is funny. Yeah, I don't know. I have a very strong appreciation for like clockwork decks. They're so innovative when they're able to work properly. Which anything with blue is already winning in that respect. Yeah. Burn's scary. Though I did like disgusting. Oh. I once blind counterbalance a Fire Blast when I was playing Miracles in Paper. It felt nice. My opponent was playing a really interesting flavor of it. This was before... I don't remember when this was. This was a while ago, though. He was playing Black-Red Burn with bombs. And another innovation I liked, I saw at a side event. The guy was playing Burn and had one Taiga for Hooting Mandrills. Like, I look over, I see a Taiga, and I'm just like, huh, that's weird. And then he just slams a Hooting Mandrills into play. Nice. Vents are so good. Yeah, spawn lost.